Brasileño, a graduate in biology at the Ateneo de Davao University, who was a project specialist for East Asian Pacific region. Currently, she is the Senior Executive Associate and Special Assistant to the Vice President of the World Bank in Washington, D.C. She is also the Chairman of the Bansalan America Incorporated and Advocacy for Youth and Women in Davao del Sur. Please welcome Ms. Evelyn Bautista of the World Bank of the symbolical turnover of the book donation to our school president, Claude, and Dean Escalito Peter.
Hello. Good morning. Senator Drilon, President Sosmenia, Dean Torion, the Sacred Heart Brothers, Chairman and members of the Board of Trustees, proud parents, friends, guests. Before I greet the graduates, I'd like to acknowledge my so ever humble and unassuming tito in the crowd, Daddy Ining Dirigito. Who tells me that today he is the personal bodyguard of Senator Drilon. And above all, graduates, good morning. I'm buntag kaninyong tanan. The first thing I would like to say is to thank you. Not only that Jorge Su has given me the opportunity to present the gifts from the World Bank today to all of you, but also I'm extremely privileged and humbled to be standing here in front of all of you in one of the most extraordinary days in your lives. Delivering a commencement address is a great responsibility. However short it is, I was told I only have 3 minutes. But to tell you frankly, my speech this morning is 5 minutes. One of the World Bank's key Millennium Goals is in its pursuit in alleviating or reducing poverty around the world is to promote knowledge or education. Education is the cornerstone of success. Without education, the probability of your success in life is limited or constrained. The World Bank Book Project delivers books to 183 developing countries around the world. In the Philippines, I am tasked to distribute 550 boxes of books in Davao del Sur, approximately 30,000 books geared for preschoolers, elementary, high school, college and university, both formal and informal. On this wonderful day that we are gathered together to celebrate your academic success, I'd like to take the opportunity to remind you on 2 reflections. That as you stand on the threshold of what we sometimes refer to as real life, as lawyers or lawyers-to-be, you are empowered to safeguard the rights of the people and the rule of law. Secondly, and as we are gearing up for the upcoming elections on May 13th, each and every one of you took an oath and has an inherent responsibility to protect the integrity of the election process and the right of suffrage. Because it is only when each and every one of us stand up and say, enough is enough, that fairness and justice will prevail. If you do all that, it is only when you reach the true meaning of freedom. I'd like to give you some excerpts of the famous quotes of famous American leaders or presidents on freedom. Freedom is not the right to do what we want, but what we ought to do. True individual freedom cannot exist without economic security and independence. People who are hungry and out of a job are the stuff of which dictatorships are made. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor, but rather it must be demanded by the oppressed. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. The will of the people is the only legitimate foundation of any government, and to protect its free expression should be our first object. If the freedom of speech is taken away from the people, then dumb and silent, we may be led like pigs in the slaughter. The law will never make men free. It is men that make the law free. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the World Bank, it is my extreme pleasure to present to you the 10 boxes of books that we are donating to Corhesu College of Law. God bless Corhesu College. Good luck to each and every one of you, and God bless us all. Thank you. The books are there, but there's more in the back.
Thank you very much for the donation of the books. For our library. Now for the intermission number. The fifth wave is an award-winning quintet based in Davao City, composed of Sheila May Mendoza, Ann Mendoza, Shelly May Libaton, Engineer Jairo Sucelio, and Jean Claude Riano. The individual members of the quintet had won